try to run it here.
What's going on? What's going on?
Thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4.
Let's see if I can get set up real quick.
A holding penalty. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start.
All right, what's going on, everyone?
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do following
Touch and
the
base here. We are now locking in. We have the Oilers taking on the Browns. Taking a look at the AFC matchup here. Both teams are 9-3 here in the regular season, getting ready for the playoffs. A nice user lurk there by Stingley, and the celebration just to rub it in. Browns thought he had an open target, but Stingley is all over it.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback
Hold
like
on.
that interception,
And I gotta fix this, man. I gotta fix
we need to get
this.
away from our game plan. We need to adjust.
Let's see here. Transform. Horizontal. Let's move me over here. We need this to go down there. All right, I think we're locked and loaded now. This is kind of on a whim. Wasn't really ready. Oilers on offense here, coming off the big interception. Coach Ray thought he had someone open on the corner route there. Nice user lurk. You have Stroud dropping back, looking for an open target. And is it a touchdown? It is. Wide open. Crosser over the middle of the field. Touchdown. Oilers respond one play. They are now going to be up 7-0 here to start this ball game. And like I said, keep in mind, both teams are 9-3 here in the regular season. The AFC is really jam-packed with a lot of top talented rosters, guys fighting for that 7th seed, although they're, 9-3, 9-4. That's how competitive that conference is.
deep in the end zone. He's going to bring this one out.
And look, Reggie Bush here is returning kicks, and I did take a look at the Cleveland Browns roster. They only have one active running back, so Reggie Bush there in the backfield, and he's on special teams returning kicks. Could be a questionable call there from the Cleveland Browns, but coach is going to do what he's going to do. If you're joining in, man, can you let's see, I'm gonna make sure everything's sounding good. Coming off the interception, Browns back on offense. All right, there we go. Now we're active. And maybe I'm mistaken because it looks like they have Edwards as well. Baby girl, hold on. Them kids getting active. Nice pass over the middle to Doyle, I believe it was. Has enough time there in the pocket to wait for routes to develop. Finds an open target over the middle. A big play from the Browns. And this is the type of game they have to play, man. You got to be able to convert here on third downs. Keep the chains moving. It's going to be tick for tack. Your defense gave up a big play to put you back against the wall here, down 0-7. Your offense has to find a way to put points on the board. Reggie Bush there in the backfield.
He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1.
I believe he's a 1-year back, a solid running back for this offense. Man, can do it all in the passing game, run game. Definitely a highly reliable target for this offense here.
He'll drop to throw.
Huge sack there, man. 3rd and 21. That's exactly what you don't need to happen. They go with the hurry up offense. 3rd and 21. What can coach dial up here? I mean, Are you taking a deep shot? You're going for the first down marker. How you're looking? Right is dialing up, looking where he could find a mismatch. Oilers bring the pressure over the middle. It's Harris. Does he have the speed to separate? Caught by Stingley, but a big time conversion, and it goes back to what I was just saying, man. You have to be able to convert on third downs. 3rd and 21, they're able to do it there. Oilers decided to bring the heavy pressure up the middle. Right, senses that, finds the open target over the middle. Yo, why do I look transparent? All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. You got motion there from the tight end. They go with the handoff and just sniffed for a 1-yard gain. You're hitting this red area, man. You got to find a way to put up points, and you necessarily can't live on field goals in a game like this. But any points are better than no points. Let's see how they dial it up here. Everything looks covered. He goes for the corner route again. It's knocked out. Perriman, being the bigger target, not able to come down with it. You're now looking at a 3rd and 9.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. We had a lot of good route options on that last concept.
We're pulling out the quick stream here. A little last minute. 2 AFC opponents. You got the Houston Oilers, Cleveland Browns, both teams 9 and 3. Heavy pressure again. It's a deep shot over the middle, one-on-one type of battle. Rashid Shaheed comes down with it. Oilers depending on that heavy blitz on 3rd downs. Right, not fazed by it. Able to sit there and be calm and collected in the pocket. Finds the open target again over the middle. We now have a tie ball game here, ending in the 1st quarter.
We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
Let's see if we can get some people off in here. My phone's at 2%.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
All right, let me see here. When your phone's at 2%, man, it just goes so slow. And there it goes. We're dead. We're out of here. 54 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. It is a tie ball game. Oilers last time on offense able to put it in the end zone just off of one play. Defense came up with that interception. The offense responds with a touchdown. Let's see how they dial it up here. Stroud dropping back. Everything looks to be covered up. He has the post route over the outside of the numbers, and he's sacked. A big play from the Browns defense. 2nd and 24. They go with the hurry up offense. 30 seconds left. Clock is ticking. It looked like he wanted to go for that post route, but it was essentially just clamped up. Everything on each route on that play. I don't know why I look transparent. Yeah, there we go. Let me make this a little smaller.
On 2nd down, Stroud.
And the pressure's there again.
Incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one.
Now this could be the recipe if you're the Browns defense, right? They're not dialing up blitzes, but they're getting pressure, just rushing 3. That defensive line able to be a force against this Oilers offense, which is highly rated. You see the 3 superstars there in the middle, but these guys are still applying pressure.
Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. What can they do here? This is 3rd.
All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
From the shotgun, CJ Stroud.
Stuck on the defensive lineman. Stroud willing out, trying to get those extra yards. He makes 2 defenders miss. 4th and 8. And I have a feeling these guys are going to go for it here. I have a feeling. Stroud able to put on the wiggles, make 2 defenders miss. They're now looking at a 4th and 28, a way to gain a lot of yards there with your back against the wall. This Oilers team is just an aggressive team, and like I said, they're going for it here, 4th and 8. They believe, they have the confidence that they can get the first down here. Dropping back at Stroud, looking for someone to get open. He drops the ball. Drop down and give me push-ups. And like we spoke about earlier, they're able to provide pressure just rushing 3. That could be a key for this Browns defense. Stroud was getting busy on that, no doubt. PSN, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? We got a tie ball game here, 7-7. A huge stop defensively for the Cleveland Browns. They're looking for someone to get open. Another corner route, but Stingley, second pick of the day, defending the corner route. The Browns, they have targeted that route at least 4 times there in that first quarter. They go to it again to start the second. Stingley is all over it. Arguably, you know, a top cornerback in the game, and he's just clamped up on that side so far. If you're that Browns offense, you gotta dial something else up. That's now 2 interceptions here in the first half. And this is an opponent, you know, you don't want to give up too many turnovers.
On first down, it's Stroud.
Sending 5, you have someone wide open, Tank Dell. Stroud being patient back there. Although they sent more rushers that time, offensive line did a good job just cramming everything up and buying enough time for Stroud to see an open receiver.
Anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble or interception, the ensuing drive.
Looking for someone to get open. A deep shot. Look at the arm of Stroud there. Tank Dell back to back. Huge receptions, excuse me. Stroud 121 yards, 1 touchdown so far, and a beautifully thrown pass on the deep ball.
And now it's first and goal.
You gotta be able to capitalize, man. You force a turnover on downs. You're just, you know, yards away from your end zone. It's a pick. The D lineman, the pressure gets there again. Cleveland Browns defensive line has found ways to make plays against Stroud, and here they go. The big man gets the pick. A Browns defensive stop. They gotta find a way to put up points off these stops here. That's now 2 turnovers for both sides of teams, and I mean, you know, the Oilers had that turnover on downs.
They send the tight end in motion.
Got some motion from the tight end. They're all over it. That's a big time play from the Browns defense.
Gain of just a yard.
Big time. Yo, I don't know why my camera's like that. RPO action. Shaheed. He has the burners. Can he separate? It's a forced fumble. He picks it up. The celebration. What is going on? What is going on? They punch it out. Shaheed creating some separation on the RPO. He's seeing nothing but the end zone. Defender comes up from behind, punches it out. Stingley there. He has 2 interceptions this game, a fumble recovery now. This guy is absolutely going nuts. And it goes back to what we said, man, not being able to capitalize on turnovers. You're looking for someone to get open. The running back, you have the post route. A few defenders there just sitting mid-zone, kind of hands in their pockets, but defensive line does a good job bringing pressure there. That's intentional grounding by CJ Stroud. A defensive ball game so far here. 2nd and 21, and
Throwing on second down. Stroud.
yep. Dropped interception, another missed opportunity. 3rd and 21. We've seen this similar scenario from both offenses as far as, you know, being in that 3rd and 21 range.
You're just saying box them out, go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that match.
Now, this is a different Oilers offense that we've seen all season long. They've been very run heavy, run dependent this season. They're doing a lot of passing here to start this game, and the pressure is there again. 4th and 34. The Browns defensive line getting back there to the quarterback.
They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play.
At this point, do you punt the ball or you just go for it? Which one is it?
This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a
The Browns, they've shown the ability to get to the quarterback and apply pressure. You have to imagine they're relying on that here.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Tank Dell made some big plays on the previous drive. 4th and 34. There's no way he converts this, right? Sending heavy pressure. Incompletion. 1st and 10 for the Cleveland Browns. Another turnover on downs there. And that's just part of the Oilers' identity, right? The punter does not see the field, and we see that there. You know, 4th and 34, whatever it was, the punter sitting on the bench. Browns have an opportunity to put some type of points on the board. They go with the play action, looking for someone to get open. The pressure is there, forced to throw it away. 2nd and 10.
It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here.
All right, here they go, man. 2nd and 10. Both offenses being very pass happy here, pass reliant. The Browns, they've ran it a little bit more, but definitely relying on the pass here. Oilers rushing for another corner route. This time, Stingley not able to clamp it up, and the Browns able to move the chains, getting into this red area here on the 10-yard line.
To be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out.
Is what it is. We got to work with it. We got to work with it.
The receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
Oilers look to load the box here, possibly expecting a run. And sure enough, Reggie Bush gets the carry. 5 rushes for 5 yards. Oilers doing a great job stopping the run here. 2nd and goal. You're on the 8-yard line. What do you dial up? Both teams 9-3 here as we approach the playoffs, just in reach. You got motion. It's a lob touch pass, touchdown. I believe that's Rashid Shaheed there to make up for the fumble on the previous drive, able to put it in the end zone. It's a booth review, but to no avail. Cleveland Browns touchdown. They take the lead here, 14-7.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Man said he should have got the force win.
Is up and through, and the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on, man? You drop into the stream, please hit the like just cuz. Support a brother, man. We have the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Oilers, 14-7. Browns currently have the lead. Both teams are 9-3 here in a tough AFC conference. You know, teams are fighting for that 7th seed. You have records like 9-3, 9-4, just, you know, missing that 7th seed spot. That just shows how competitive it's been there in the AFC. Stroud dropping back, but the pressure's there again, able to get it off, and it looks like Tank Dell is the reliable target for this Oilers offense so far. John, what's going on, brother? What is going on, man? We have a good game so far. Definitely defensive game. You have turnovers on both sides. Stingley going absolutely nuts here. 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. And the Browns defense is doing a good job getting to CJ Stroud. And they've now had 2 turnover on downs. Offensive line does a better job there. Carmichael with a nice juke, leaving the defender eating turf or grass. I don't know what they're playing on.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level
2-minute warning here in the second quarter. If you're the Browns defense, you really need to continue to rely on those guys bringing pressure, man, getting to the quarterback. That seems to be the recipe for success here. And I'm surprised we haven't seen the Oilers run the ball much yet. Going to it here is Achan, able to gain 3. Yeah, man, we might do this for game of the week depending on when they play. Game of the week is Jets versus the Bills. Another AFC matchup. Both teams, you know, going crazy here in the regular season. Jets currently do hold that #1 seed, if I'm not mistaken. So depending on when they play, I might be able to dial in for that one. They go with the run again here. And this has been their identity all season long. You know, Oilers have been focused on running the football. They haven't done it here, but this could be signs that they might, you know, want to get back to it. 3rd and 3. And like we talked about, in games like this, you have to convert on 3rd downs. Carmichael off the RPO, able to move the chains. Oilers have 2 timeouts left. We're now approaching around 40 seconds here in the second quarter.
Last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is
got to put up some points here. They go with the handoff. The defense is all over it, not able to outrun them. You're forced to use the timeout. 22 seconds left.
have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
I'm going to say either of those time frames should work for me. If I get a well enough heads up, sure, we can make it happen. It's a one-on-one, goes out of bounds, and they're just inching their way to the end zone here. The Browns defense bend but don't but don't break. Excuse me, I need some water, please. 17 seconds here. Oilers need some type of points. Nice zig route from Gaines. Forced to use your last timeout. 13 seconds left. 2nd and 2. I imagine they go with a couple of quick passes here. Try to get into the end zone. You cannot afford an interception here. And it's crazy because 9 and 3, you think your playoff spot is secured, but that is not the case here in the AFC. Stroud dropping back, looking for someone to get open. The pressure's there again. Intentional grounding, a huge flag that's going to bring them back to the 13-yard line. 9 seconds left. 14-7. Cleveland Browns have the lead. If I'm not mistaken, the Browns got the ball first. We'll see how that goes. I kind of tuned in a little late. 3rd and 12 here.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Here's Stroud.
Has to be a shot to the end zone, and again, only rushing 3. I don't know what it is about it. If you're taking a look at the Oilers offensive line, I mean, guard to guard in the center, really strong. We need to take a deeper look at what kind of tackles they have on their depth chart, because they're getting taken advantage of here in this first half. 14-10 heading into the second half. Browns have the lead.
We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports.
I want to see if I could take a look at the playoff picture here.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second
I probably
half.
can't bring it up.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy.
Let's go, let's go.
for the next 30 minutes or
Oilers starting off the second half here, and that field goal is a big time drive, putting up some points before the half. You get the ball back. The offense has shown abilities to be explosive. You know, they've had the deep pass to Tank Dell. They just have to find a way to provide Stroud with more protection, man. When he gets more time to pass, you've seen the routes been wide open, but the Browns have done a good job smothering that offensive line and getting back to the quarterback. Let's see if they decide to run the ball here. They do. but it sniffed out a loss of 3 yards.
They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
So far this game, we've had a defensive lineman intercept the ball. We've had Derek Stingley Jr. go crazy with 2 interceptions. We've had a peanut punch, dump off to Tank Dell, 3rd and 11. A lot of back and forth so far in this game.
They have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down.
And taking a look at the Browns defense, what they got 2 guys out there with abilities. Oilers don't have any receivers. A nice conversion there. Broken tackles from Bryant. 1st and 10. Oilers with no receivers, no tight ends with abilities out there. You just have that offensive line, Stroud and Achane. We got a switch up there from the offense, moving things around, looking for a favorable matchup.
Back to throw. Stroud.
Couple open targets, and again, man, whoever that left tackle is, I mean, I don't know, man. He's not holding up nearly long enough. There might as well not even be a person there with how quick these guys are getting in the backfield.
But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
Shot over the middle. Nice catch there. CJ Stroud, 215 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
That's just such a tough throw.
And that's kind of demoralizing if you're the Browns defense, man. You get the good pressure on the previous play. You know, you want to get a stop there, just not able to come down with it. Stroud escapes the pocket, finds an open receiver. Just overthrown to the running back there. 2nd and 10. Who do you guys have winning this game? The Browns currently have the lead. It's 14-10. Both teams 9-3, looking to be 10-3 as we get closer to the playoffs.
Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here, or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your
Moving some stuff around, the pressure's there again. Stroud gets it off. Tank Dell, they try to go with the strip. Tank Dell, 5 catches, 104 yards. Definitely wide receiver 1 for this offense.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field.
Man, NFC, we got to do better. We have to do better. If you're an NFC, you know, member tapped in right now, this is unacceptable. Every single season. There were a couple open guys there. Decides to dump it off there outside the numbers. It looked like he had a touchdown with square over the middle. 2nd and 2. Browns last time in this situation, defense was able to bend but don't break. Can they hold up here?
When nobody's even watching.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud.
Stroud looks for someone to get open. Everything seems to be clamped up. Goes with the scramble. 2 rushes, 25 yards. That puts him on the 1. And CJ Stroud is one of those quarterbacks, man. He's not going to fumble a lot on those scrambles, you know. Definitely better in that category than most. And that's Achane in the end zone. Another celebration from the Oilers. They take the lead here, possibly going for the 2-point conversion. And I don't think they were ever worried on that drive, man. Seems like these guys are kind of just, you know, playing their game, taking it 1 drive, 1 play at a time. Got motion from the tight end. And he's able to hold on. Oilers take the lead 18-14 here. It's up to the Browns to respond. Saints say, hey, man, I'm in rebuild mode.
As the kicks away.
No, definitely have the talent, the young talent to build around, man. But yeah, sometimes it just takes a season to get right. But I mean, you're still fairly new here, right? Majority for the other NFC guys, the NFC vets, myself included, which has been a down season. We have to do better. Unacceptable. Oilers playing press here. They've sent a lot of blitz on third downs. Reggie Bush with the carry to start the drive. That's pretty much what's happened so far in this game, right? The Oilers, they've been sending pressure in that second level, and Wright has been able just to target the middle of the field. Another corner route there. Nick Harris, the tight end for the Cleveland Browns, getting a lot of targets there on those corner routes. Stingley has done a great job clamping them up, but they've had success on the pass too.
To continue to get him involved, give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are
you got Wright activated, the X factor. They could be bluffing a blitz here. Looks like they're going to bring some pressure. They do. Immediately able to dump it off to Bush. Has enough speed to get off to the edge and get the first down, avoiding contact. It looks like we have an injury on the field for the Houston Oilers.
Wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's
hey, 50-50 with the Falcons is good, man. It's a tough op, in my opinion.
the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
They're loading that box again. You know, they're sending 5 defenders. You have the post route over the middle, able to hold on. Cleveland Browns essentially drive down the field with ease to take the lead again. And that's what we've seen, though. That's what we've seen from this Oilers defense, man. These guys are going to blitz the quarterback, which leaves that back end, you know, open for plays like that to happen.
He's got it. And the Browns go up by a field goal as they lead.
Yeah, that Hail Mary formation, man. I didn't know about that. I'm never coming out in that, but able to make it happen there.
The kickoff team is out on the
You see us Rams, man, sitting at 6 and 7. We still have a chance. The heart is still beating here in the NFC. A nice return here from Darren Sproles Jr. Just short of the 50. A great return there. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever seen him run that, bro. But then I haven't watched, you know, all his games per se. I've watched quite a bit, but let's see how CJ Stroud and the Oilers respond here. I mean, the Browns essentially scored at will. I know A-Chan was going for the rushing record. You know, I think these guys rely more on the run here to close this game out, but we'll see. 2nd and 3. Another handoff. Good block there on the edge. A-Chan able to take a good hit, and they say 3rd and inches. No first down is what the ref is calling it. Oilers use a timeout there. Not exactly sure why. Possible fatigue issue or something, or maybe a mishap. Maybe frustrated that he didn't get the first down. It looked like a first. HB direct, you gotta love that play. Able to pick up a good 7-8 yards. 8 rushes, 20 yards, I believe I saw.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Ben said it's the meta on Madden 24, the RPO. A-Chan. Close ball game. We have injuries popping off on both sides. Both teams. And I don't see this Oilers team being conservative here, trying to play for 3. You know, I believe these guys are looking for the end zone only. A nice block. Just short of the first down, 10 rushes for 29 yards. I mean, we're also talking about A-Chan that I believe he had, you know, close to 40 carries in one game this regular season. So definitely less use here in this ball game. From the shotgun, CJ Stroud. Wide opens Tank Dell. Wide open. Now the Browns were only rushing 3 there, but if you saw, that pressure was just a second from getting there. Oilers got to find a way to start converting here in the red zone, putting up touchdowns. You don't want to live off a 3. You got Stroud activated. Omaha. The pressure's there. He goes with another scramble. He's been doing it this game. 2nd and 4. All right, this is it. 4th quarter, man. This is where you make your money. The Browns have the lead, 21-18. Game of the week this week. We do have the Jets taking on the Bills. Another tough AFC matchup there. Both teams are currently in the playoff picture. I believe the Jets are the number 1 seed. The Houston Oilers, the current Madden Move Super Bowl champions here against the Cleveland Browns. They are trying to run it back. There's the RPO, but the pressure's just there again. And what is the flag on? They call it a holding. Browns decide to decline the penalty. They say, hey, my defense can hold up. We're not worried about it. That's going to put them at the 10, 3rd and 8. Pat over here going bananas.
Play coming up. This is 3rd down.
You need a playmaker to step up here. Tank Dell, there he is. Able to get the 1st down and put him on the 1. Mr. Reliable here in this game. Man, bro, I can't lie. I've been trying to run the ball myself. I've been trying to run it. You see Marshall Faulk down there, 19 attempts, 132. They go with the RPO. It's slow developing. Browns are all over it. That's the 2nd RPO I've seen this drive to where it's just taken entirely too long to develop. And I don't know what that's about.
Let's take the lead. But now after that 1st down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
Man, I could use something to drink. Phone is dead. We're locked in. CJ Stroud activated with Omaha. Seeing what the defense is doing.
They're going to motion the tight end.
You got a 2nd and goal. There's motion there. Tight end's wide open. That's not a touchdown. So look, they kind of get played on the missed 1st down earlier in this drive. The ref says, hey, 3rd and inches. And that play there looks to be a touchdown. This time they changed their mind. A good call from the coach throwing the challenge flag out there. The Oilers take the lead. I was about to say. 5 minutes left here, man. It kind of has the feel to it, you know, as far as which offense has the ball last that's going to win this ball game. So the Browns have to be mindful of how much time they use on this next drive. Wide open over the middle. 2-point conversion complete. The Oilers lead 26-21. Big time. Yes. So far, the current winner for the bingo is the Raiders. And I need to put that out exactly what he won from that. But just because someone won doesn't mean that it's over, right? Your card is for your team, you know. So continue to work at it. And yeah. So kind of how I want to handle that, though. The reason why I haven't put something out just yet, because I'm still deciding. But I kind of want it to be, I don't want to say too much. I'm not going to say, look, I'm not going to hesitate on it much, but I don't want to say just yet. So Raiders, if you're here, just bear with me, bro. Give me till tonight or even tomorrow. I don't want to say something then take it back, man. But congratulations, bro. Knocked it out in what, 3-4 weeks? Definitely want to make sure it's worth, you know, everyone's while that completes the bingo card.
Back to throw.
Right, both quarterbacks activated. Oilers bring in pressure this time, nothing able to develop. 3rd and 24. We've seen this quarterback, we've seen this offense in a similar situation this game. You got to be able to convert here. You've lost the lead. It's 3rd and 24. You haven't shown any signs to move the ball this drive. What are you going to dial up? And I can't lie, man. I thought the bingo card would be more challenging, but it's a learning curve. I know now the next time I do something like this, you know, to turn the heat up just a little bit more. Third and 24, the clock's ticking. They send 5, a deep corner route. He gets it. The perfect ball from right, just over the defender. I thought it was a potential interception. The pressure's there in his face. The pass can't get any better than that. These guys have been attacking the corner routes all game long. They go for it there. I mean, what was it? 3rd and 24? That pass can't be any better. What a huge letdown if you're the Oilers defense. 4 minutes left here in the 4th quarter. That's what we call a dot. You have the jet sweep here. Perryman to 1-on-1, not able to get past the defender. 2nd and 11. They go with the hurry up offense, looking to change some things up at the line of scrimmage. Can the defense hold up again?
Here and a
costly flag.
Somebody moved early up front.
Oh man, let's see here. All right, my voice did not crack. All right, we're locked in here. 2nd and 16. Coming off the flag. What can coach dial up for the Browns here? Motion from the receiver. The Oilers are sending 5. Another corner route. The corner route, man. The Cleveland corner routes able to move the chains here. Another first down.
The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive
Reggie Bush up the middle. It looks like a holding call, which these guys can't catch a break on the flags. Yeah, we got to coin that. The Cleveland corner routes. These guys are hey, look, gonna corner you to death. 1st and 20 here. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Oilers have the lead, 26-21. Both teams are 9-3 here in the regular season. Oh, he's dropping far back in the pocket. Potential scramble here. He needs to hold on to the ball. 2nd and 11. Risky play there.
He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
This is what it comes down to, man. A field goal's not going to do it. You got to get in the end zone. You got to get in the end zone. No turnovers. If you're the Oilers, man, you need a playmaker to step up. And it's there. Interception. Ruga. The one-year player. Keep in mind, this is the underdog player for the Houston Oilers, showing up big time here for their defense. Like we just said, these guys can't afford a turnover. Quarterback throws it right to the defender, the underdog player. They say, hey, they don't know my name just yet, but they will. Ruga with the big pick six, and that marks off his bingo card because one of those squares is a pick six from a linebacker, so he needs to be sure to mark that after the game. Absolutely demoralizing. I mean, earlier in that drive, you had that beautiful pass on the 3rd and 24 right over the defender to end up later in that drive, you know, having a pass like that straight to the defender. And now you just need quick points. I mean, simple as that. You need quick points. Your defense has to show up. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here. Worst case scenario, look, you lose this game. I'm not saying the game's over, but it puts you at 9-4. You're still in a great position. No longer has his X factor activated. And that's 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions this game, you know. Good catch, strong hands from Boyle. Taking a look at Wright, 307, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. In games like this, man, 1 turnover could be too much. These guys have had 3 of them, and they lost that fumble earlier in the game. I mean, that's kind of been the theme. And now we're seeing a more aggressive approach here, should I say. Seems like he's just slinging it now, not thinking too much about it, just finding the open guy and launching it. Makes you think, if they had this approach on the previous drive, would it have resulted in a touchdown versus an interception?
If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
They go with the handoff. Bush. What a big time pick six, man. From the underdog player. You gotta be hyped to see it. I know these guys are feeling good about themselves on defense. I mean, you're talking about a player that's starting out, you know, high 60 overalls. You see him with the superstar dev now. He's a clear starter for this defense. Shows up big with the pick six.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
You need quick points. The Oilers are sending 5 on the wheel route. You got Nick Harris. Can he hold on? He can. Touchdown. Cleveland Browns. 1:54 seconds left here. You're going for the PAT. Put you at 28-34. Your defense has to hold up. 1:54 seconds left here. You're thinking, man, I got to go for the onside kick. I got to go for the onside kick.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick.
You know, how you win ball games in all 3 phases. Can the special team show up? It gets the nice bounce, but not able to recover it. Now you're in a tough spot, man. Now you're in a tough spot. Oilers have 2 timeouts versus the Browns' 3 timeouts. Your defense has to step up. Oilers, do you play it conservative or do you play it aggressive? Let's see how they handle it here. You have a strong running back in Achane that's hard to contain. They get good blocks. He's able to pick up 4 yards there. If you ask me, I'm using a quick timeout. He's thinking that he might give up the first down, though. I mean, that's the only reason why you don't use the timeout there. You got the RPO. It's a 1v1. Nice lead block. You can't call a timeout. Yeah. If you call a timeout right there, then there's not enough time on the clock. There's not enough time on the clock. If they get that first down, you just got to let them run that clock out. And Achane doing what he does. That's 2 first downs. We are looking at a ball game. Houston Oilers will win this one, barring something crazy happening, a forced fumble, ran back, or some type of turnover here. They go with the toss play. The blocks have been very well for the Oilers this drive. And that sucks if you're the Browns, man. I think they're in those last minutes a little bit bad time management. If they get that first down, you just gotta let them run the clock out until they run their next play, right? Call the timeout at the second down. Now there's not enough time on the clock. We're looking at a ball game, but like we said, in games like this, you can't afford many turnovers. These guys threw 3 picks. They had the forced fumble. And yeah, they lost 4 possessions based on that. So able to still be close in this game. Just oh, he was out of bounds, but he was getting he was getting tackled out of bounds. The clock still runs. 3, 2, 1. Houston Oilers walk away with this ball game here. A tough fought battle for these two AFC opponents, man. Both guys came into this game 9-3. The Oilers will now be at 10-3. That brings the Browns to 9-4. They're gonna have to fight to finish out this season here. I believe they were a 4th seed team coming into this ball game, so we know how tough the AFC is. All the seeding is very close and competitive. These guys are going to have to win out to secure their playoff spot, but congratulations to the Houston Oilers, the current Super Bowl champions. Big time plays from both sides, man. But that is ball game. Let's see if Ray takes a look at the stats. I'll be curious to see myself. Right, 4 touchdowns, 365 yards. CJ Stroud, 1 touchdown, 271 yards. And it goes back to that key interception, man, that pick 6. Yeah, Facebook's going off, man, on my computer. GG's. Yeah, Nick Harris is a tight end he traded for from the Panthers. Yeah, man. That's it. Ball game. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. Might see you guys for game of the week. We have the Jets taking on the Bills. Peace out.